Drew Brees had a kind of shaky season at times where he didn't really look like Drew Brees at times this season, whereas Tom Brady was, no one's perfect every game, but Tom Brady played at an incredibly high level this season, like a prime Tom Brady. On the other, and Tom Brady's in a better system. He's protected better. He has a greater coach. Not to knock Drew Brees' situation, but Brady's in the greatest situation of all time with Belichick. And yet, Brady is a year and a half older. And here's something else. Kraft came out yesterday and said he knows when Belichick's going to retire. And he's going to certainly coach this next season, and he's not going to say more than that. Well, if you're Tom Brady and you're approaching 41 and your head coach is going to leave, I think there's a good chance that Brady leaves with him. And so for that reason and the fact that Brady's a year and a half older, I'm going to say Brady retires before Brees.
First of all, Brady's not going to retire before Brees. And there's several reasons as to why that is. They could talk about Belichick retiring all he wants to. Belichick ain't trying to go anywhere. Belichick's going to be around years to come. Kraft is making news. He's imitating Jerry Jones, making news and creating headlines. That's number one. I don't think that Brady's going to go anywhere for the foreseeable future, but also Drew Brees can only do but so much. This dude is one of the prolific passers in NFL history. Unlike Tony Romo, he actually has a Super Bowl on his resume. So let's be clear. We can't question the greatness or the accomplishments, but more of a workload is put on Drew Brees than is put on Tom Brady.
Yeah,
he never has a defense. I saw him yesterday.
Right.
I saw him yesterday, gave him a big hug because I got love for him because he's a great quarterback and a great guy. But I also feel sorry for him because the one thing that Sean Payton has not been able to get him consistently is a defense. I think that the only time they had any semblance of a defense was the year they won the Super Bowl. Other than that, they said, Drew Brees is our quarterback. Here's all the money. Do everything for us. And they've thrown him to the wolves. Now, he's handled his business on the offensive end of the floor, on the offensive side of the ball. But what is this man supposed to do when you literally walk into every game every week knowing you've got to score at least 30 points in order to win? It's been unfair. It has been it's unjust, the workload that has been put on his shoulders. He's
also not a big, strong guy.
But what I'm saying is that's where your point about there's only but so much you can do come into play, because there's no reprieve, no relief for Drew Brees. There's plenty of relief for Tom Brady.
I agree with
Brees,
Stephen A. on this.
Brees is also not a big, strong guy. Brady is, Brees isn't. I'm Max Kellerman. Thanks for stopping by. Before you go, hit the button below to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you never miss a moment of me taking down Stephen A. Smith.